Halstead, Kansas. Halstead is a city in Harvey County, Kansas, United States. Halstead was named in honor of Murat Halstead, a respected Civil War correspondent and newspaper editor. As of the 2010 census, the city population was 2,085. For millennia, the land now known as Kansas was inhabited by Native Americans. In 1803, most of modern Kansas was secured by the United States as part of the Louisiana Purchase. In 1854, the Kansas Territory was organized. Then in 1861 Kansas became the 34th U.S. state. In 1872, Harvey County was founded. Halstead was laid out in 1873. The first post office at Halstead was established in April 1873. Halstead was incorporated as a city in 1877. Dr. Arthur Hertzler, the horse and buggy doctor, devoted much of his life and energies to the medical environment of Halstead, founding a clinic and hospital for the area residents. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 1.31 square miles, all land. The climate in this area is characterized by hot, humid summers and generally mild to cool winters. According to the Köppen climate classification system, Halstead has a humid subtropical climate, abbreviated CFA on climate maps. As of the census of 2010, there were 2,085 people, 825 households, and 572 families residing in the city. The population density was 1,591.6 inhabitants per square mile. There were 917 housing units at an average density of 700.0 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 96.7% white, 0.5% African American, 0.2% Native American, 0.3% Asian, 0.7% from other races, and 1.5% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 3.9% of the population. There were 825 households of which 36.4% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 53.7% were married couples living together, 12.2% had a female householder with no husband present, 3.4% had a male householder with no wife present, and 30.7% were non-families. 28.1% of all households were made up of individuals and 13.2% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.47 and the average family size was 3.00. The median age in the city was 37.6 years. 28.5% of residents were under the age of 18, 6.1% were between the ages of 18 and 24. 24.4% were from 25 to 44, 24.3% were from 45 to 64, and 16.7% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city was 48.0% male and 52.0% female. As of the census of 2000, there were 1,873 people, 760 households, and 528 families residing in the city. The population density was 1,438.1 people per square mile. There were 849 housing units at an average density of 651.9 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 96.74% white, 0.21% African American, 0.43% Native American, 0.43% Asian, 0.64% from other races, and 1.55% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 2.19% of the population. There were 760 households out of which 33.8% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 59.7% were married couples living together, 7.9% had a female householder with no husband present, and 30.4% were non-families. 26.8% of all households were made up of individuals and 13.2% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.44 and the average family size was 2.98. In the city, the population was spread out with 26.1% under the age of 18, 8.0% from 18 to 24, 26.3% from 25 to 44, 21.6% from 45 to 64, and 18.0% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 38 years. For every 100 females, there were 88.2 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 87.4 males. As of 2000, the median income for a household in the city was $42,411, and the median income for a family was $51,458. Males had a median income of $33,239 versus $22,554 for females. The per capita income for the city was $20,252. About 2.2% of families and 5.8% of the population were below the poverty line, including 5.5% of those under age 18 and 7.2% of those age 65 or over. Halstead is part of Unified School District 440. Halstead city limits in 2007. Sign north of city in 2007.